Morning world, Jippy Trev here. Another beautiful day up in paradise. Let's go for a ride. Roll the intro.
Hi, Jippy Trev here and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Rightio world, so I sound to be sounding terrible at the moment, running straight through the GoPro mic only. About to go out on the bike and do a few test runs with the JC mics in my helmet. Well, I'm going to have one JC mic here in my helmet with the mic up here. And a few of you mentioned the other day that when I did this there was some background noise, and I've watched a couple of vids on that might be able to get rid of it. Now what I normally did, this is the receiver here. I had that sitting up here in this bracket, and as I was riding it vibrated out and I nearly lost it a few times. So now I'm running an extension cord. This time is I've run an extension cord, I've moved it down onto here so I can actually change my settings without having to get up there and look around. I've got a couple of settings I can try differently. I can try different dB levels, and I can try different, there's another couple of settings in there I can change while on the go, so at least while it's there I'll be able to view it. And also we're checking shockies today as well. Since I put the Darren Cross shockies in, I haven't really gone for a ride. We've just been running for a week. So I'll be checking ride, suspension and all that sort of stuff for out and about today. It's not going to be a long ride. I just want to go out and check a few things and then check a few sound levels on this. So anyway, I'll get back to you when we're out on the bike. Later. Bye. Right, well, so I've got the mic tucked up into my helmet here. Let's see how we go. Let's see what the difference is. So as I was saying earlier, well, you didn't hear me because it's on the other vid. Yeah, just trying to get this audio right. It's really awkward. So I don't know how this is going to go. And yeah, since I replaced that, well, since I fixed that stator plug, I've had no trouble with the battery or anything like that. Bike's running bloody beautiful, and yeah, the battery's fully charged and haven't had a problem since. Oh, I've got a bit of traffic in front of us. Oh, and this seat, I'm loving this seat. Oh my god. I jumped on the bike, went for a ride before. I wasn't until I was halfway home I realised, oh that's right, I've got this new Darren Cross seat on the bike. Cruising speed yet, because we're stuck behind traffic. We're only doing 50 miles an hour. I don't really want to pass anyone, so I'm not going that far. I'm just going to go up the road and back. Beautiful day. Tank top. After all that rain we've had, we're back up into our, probably about 31 today. There's a little bit of coolness in the air. So we're about 31, beautiful, just beautiful ride around the tank top. I've got to get this audio right because I want to do a trip. Like I was going to head down to Dolby. Oh, what the fucking hell's going on out of Tara again? There's been another shooting. And another thing they're not talking about is, well, the shooting was done by some teenage boys. And as I found out locally, I've got friends there, as I used to live there, two teenage kids tried to drown an 8-year-old kid. They tried to drown an 8-year-old boy. I don't know the full story what that's about, but that's what's coming through. They tried to drown an 8-year-old boy, and then why they did it with guns and so forth, I have no idea. But I was getting organised to get ready. I was going to head down to Dolby, catch up with my subscribers, book a motel down there for a few days, and then head out on to Tara and catch up with Tara Tracy and maybe Indy and Pete, a couple other people I know down that way. And yeah, there's been another shooting down there, and what this also does, every time these clowns do that, it's just they're going to
out of tar. It's just all too fucking crazy. And the other test run I'm doing out here today is a suspension test. Now I went for a ride earlier. This back suspension still got that trying to eject me out of the seat field. So I hit a bump and it almost wants to eject me out of the seat. And there's the bloody handlebars. So I haven't quite got my suspension done yet. I've only got like two full nut turns left before I've got these centre block hard. I went out on the Maryborough Road earlier and yeah, just the whole bike just does not feel, I mean the bike's running but just the whole bike does not feel that good at the moment. I'm not overly happy with it. So, I'm going to do a U-turn, head back up here in a minute. So yeah, the whole suspension, I've still got a lot of playing to do with that. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with this audio. I mean, I love the JC mics, they're a real game changer, but the minute I put the external mic in them, I had it here, and I was clear, 70 mile an hour, I could just talk quietly, and there was just no problem. I turned the volume down, made no difference. Maybe I've got to turn it down a bit lower, but I've got to do all these test runs to try and get the audio right. So when I do, finally get out and do a long trip, just plug in and go. I don't have to, like, nothing worse than doing a 5-hour ride and you go to do your editing and you've lost 5 hours of footage through shit audio. Which is what is happening at the moment. I mean, like I said, the JC mics, I love these mics, but when it comes to being on the bike and having that external microphone out, you just get all this horrible feedback. And I tried 2 different settings, couldn't get rid of it. I don't think having the volume up or down makes any difference. I just bought another ball mount for my GoPro fitting, and this shit sliding all over the fucking place. It's really hard to get all this set up right. Look. So I'm assuming I'm going to have a lot of wind noise coming through this. Where I had the microphone in, there was no wind noise. It was perfect. For all that bloody feedback. JC, I did watch that YouTube that you sent me about how to get rid of that feedback. I put it on that setting, or I took that setting off, what they call the bad setting. Made no difference. So I'm not really sure, I'm not really sure what my options are now, except for to go back to the old microphones where I'm running the cord. Tell you. Yes, I don't know whether I love the wild microphone. It means I'm not strapped to the camera when I get off and on the bike. But if I've got terrible audio with the transmitter up in the helmet, I do have a dead cat on there. It's dead catted. But the wind noise coming into the helmet where I had the microphone like coming around the front here, didn't have to yell, you could hear me perfectly. Had all that feedback noise. The suspension cell feels a bit too springy for my liking. Just something about it's not quite right yet. Oh, might be better with more of a load on. Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus, whatever that was. Oh, ah. tighten the suspension up a bit more. So I'm going to pull up round here. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to pull up down here and just change a couple of these JC mic settings. Turn around, head home. Oh God, the suspension, I'm just fair dinkum. Almost feel like going back to my old chockies. That should have turned off. Oh, hang on. Right. Rightio, so that's the bad turned off, and now I've just got to turn my dB down. So we're at 15. Turn around and head back to home. So if this doesn't work now, then I really am stuck going back to the old microphone. Where I have to be plugged in directly to the camera. And yeah, I've still got shocky settings to work on. I want to do a run to Bundy soon. I've got to go up to Bundy and then get a couple of things. I'm after a jump box. So if anyone can give me an idea on a decent jump box to buy. Now I don't want to spend $200 or $300 on a jump box just to sit in my toolkit and not do anything, but it'd be handy to have one just in case, like, data blows or battery goes flat or I need a jump start. Or I need to help somebody else get a jump start. It'd be really handy to actually carry a jump box. So I was going to do a run to Bundy and go to Autobahn and see what they had. I don't want to buy off eBay because the shit that I've been buying off eBay lately that isn't what it's supposed to be. Finding a lot of the stuff that I'm getting off eBay is total crap. I'd rather just buy off a reputable seller. So yeah, so if anyone can give me an idea of a decent jump box to buy. This bike's tracking so straight now, it's good. That'd be really handy. Like I said, I don't want to spend $200 or $300 on a jump box. I just want one I can chuck in my toolkit and have there just in case. Well, anyway, well, so let's get back in and move back in and do some editing. See how this turns out. That would be really disappointing. If I have to go back to my plug-in mics, that would be really disappointing because I love these JC mics. They really are a game changer. But if I have to go back to my plug-in mics while I'm doing the moto blogs on the bike here, I'll do what I have to do because you guys matter. And I want to put out decent videos with decent audios, so righto, well, it's back in the shed, so let's go, we'll go and check that inside and see how it goes. I am spewing because when I had that mic out the front I was doing 70 plus mile an hour. You could hear me as clear as day, but that bloody feedback, it was just there and I couldn't get rid of it, so I just don't know. So. And if this doesn't work, then I'm back to running cords to the microphones because no one's going to watch a video with a horrible feedback sound. As you can see me in this vid talking, everything's just great, and then there's just this horrible feedback noise. And the only time it goes away is when basically I get up to a decent speed, and it seems to go. So yeah, and I tried a couple of different settings, couldn't get rid of it. So Anyway, well, I'm going in to do an edit and see how we go from there. So more test runs to do, I guess, and I've really got to reset this the shockies again. So righty, well, stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, catch you later, bye.